And hello and welcome to the Moral Limits. We just saw Justice League! What did you think, Jesus?
It is pretty good.
What the fuck? Alright, what was your problem with the movie?
Okay. This movie is basically perfect.
What do you mean basically?
Okay, listen. There's nothing wrong with this movie. Everything about it is, every scene is beautiful. It's beautifully shot.
Yeah.
I fucking love even the CGI, which everyone complains about in every movie ever.
Could you tell that Joss Whedon took over?
That's an interesting question. Okay.
Honestly, no.
Honestly, the whole movie felt like a
cohesive vision.
Yeah. It felt like Zack Snyder was doing something different. It's not so far out there that it's this is not Zack Snyder, but it does feel different from his other films,
Yeah.
Which I really enjoyed. It feels like a really good cross between what we got from Suicide Squad and what we got from Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
it's a great middle ground.
It felt like the just the culmination of everything that's been leading up in this DC universe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I say basically perfect because
is there a flaw?
No. And listen, this isn't a flaw, but this is something I wish they did, and I feel like they might have done in the cut content, but we just didn't get to see it.
Huh.
I think they probably explored deeper into the ramifications of being revived for Superman. And if they didn't, I'm very sad that they didn't, because that is so fascinating to me. How a man can go from basically death, darkness, the void, nothing, right? And then come back to the world of the living. What I
liked was the reaction. Because a lot of people were afraid, he's going to come back, he's going to be a monster, mullet, beard, whatever. But
yeah, the 90s.
What he did was, he was happy to be alive, and it showed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But he didn't start out that way. It was a slow progression building back up to that, right? Because, there is, he clearly saw value in his death.
Yeah.
He was content. Sure, he would have loved to have married Lois and lived forever, but he was content with that death.
The gut reaction of Bruce: you wouldn't let me live, you won't let me die, what do you want from me? Tell me.
Yes.
Do you bleed?
Oh my god. I fucking love it. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
Those two, honestly, Superbat, OTP, honestly, best ship ever.
Everyone in this movie was shipped together because everyone had such fucking great chemistry.
Yes. That's what makes this movie so goddamn good. Sure, I could point to Avengers and say, yeah, Banner and Stark, I kind of ship that, maybe. And, in a weird love-hate thing, they would have hate sex. I could totally see Cap and, Stark. But this movie, every goddamn character, they work so well with each other that I'm oh my god, I want them all to fuck constantly forever.
And, you gotta, respect the ideological conflict that they were always facing with each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That scene between Bruce and Diana, holy fucking shit.
Oh my god, when they're talking about, when he brings up fucking Steve Trevor.
Yeah.
That bitch, how fucking dare he?
Look, that is the biggest asshole move in the entire movie. But I fucking loved it, because you know what it said? I liked that, because everyone was just calling this movie lighthearted, entertaining. I was so fucking worried that they would just make every character just jokey and whatever.
Yeah,
but that's not the case.
Mm-mm.
Bruce is still a fucking asshole.
Yeah, all that's changed.
He has hope in humanity. That's it. But he still is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Who, when push comes to shove, will push people's buttons to get his way.
Yeah, for sure. And
I also like that they didn't force
I love
romance.
his dynamic. Oh, right. I love the dynamic between him and every character. He bounces off of them so well. And I'm sure that's true of everyone, but it really shows that Zack Snyder knew what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
These characters all work so well together. And as much as it disappoints me that I didn't get to see Lantern, although I did technically
let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Lantern cameo.
Yeah.
That was fucking phenomenal.
Yes, of course. But it
Best
did...
Green Lantern in a live-action movie ever.
For sure. But it did kind of disappoint me that they showed that and then didn't, like, follow up in the climax.
No. That would have been forced. It would have just been no,
it would have been forced.
No, it would have been forced because 5,000 years ago, that's a bit of a stretch. You don't know what's going on currently. That builds intrigue for the future, but it doesn't necessarily, you know what I mean?
Sure. I could see it that way, but it definitely wouldn't be shoehorned to have them come in.
Okay, just in the same way like Atlanteans and Amazonians were, you know, stuck where they were stuck, that you gotta... Things have happened in 5,000 years. The only ones who were going to save that were those 6.
Fair point.
Okay, but let's talk about the glaring contrast between Avengers and Justice League. Why is Justice League better than Avengers? That's honestly the first thing that comes to my mind when I see that movie. We're not even talking Age of Ultron. Anything is better than Age of Ultron. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But Justice League is better than Avengers for a simple feeling. There's no fucking filler. Like, when you watch Avengers, that first half, nothing fucking happens. And it's not even like they all work together as well as these characters. I would fucking love to see 3 more hours of these guys talking to each other, but that's not the case with the Avengers. Like, fucking Hawkeye gets brainwashed. Black Widow has no business being in that movie at all, like, whatsoever. And
yeah.
that's a great thing about Justice League.
That's
Everyone
true. That's
there,
true of most of the fucking Avengers. Let's be real.
Oh, no, but I mean, like, Justice League, they were all necessary to be there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People complain about Cyborg. Oh, he had nothing to do. He just had to talk to a fucking box. That's the entire fucking climax.
Yeah. And not only that, every major conflict throughout the film is, like, enabled by him and what he is. You know?
Again, another thing is people have said, well, they're all going to be lighthearted. It's entertaining. This is what we need. It needs to be more like Marvel. No. Cyborg was fucking tortured, dude.
Oh my god, in the beginning. That. Yeah. He literally, I love it at the end. They really brought it home for me because there is Superman, right? The man who was dead.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was dead. Even he thought he was dead.
Yeah.
He even says he thought he was dead, you know?
Yeah.
And there is fucking Victor, who he wants to be dead. He hates being alive because he hates what he is. He hates what his father turned him into.
Yeah.
And like at the end, you
Wonder
hear
Woman
him say,
down. Wonder Woman shutting down and that whole barrel.
"Oh my god, yes!"
They just all work so well together. You know what I mean?
But like hearing Victor say that he wants to live too. Oh my fucking god! I felt it like in my heart. Like, oh fuck! But nothing hit me as fucking hard as Ma Kent getting to see her baby boy again. I was on the verge of tears. Oh my god. When I saw her, oh my god. It's just, I love Superman. I love everything about him. I love everything about the Man of Steel, and I love everything about this movie.
People try to say that this movie was a handbrake turn, like they're just trying to appease fans. That's not true at all. It all feels like a very natural progression from Man of Steel.
I wouldn't say that they're not, because they are definitely trying to appease fans. But that's not all that they're doing. They're doing more with it, you know? They're taking the things that will make the fans happy, and then they're giving you a great story to connect it all together.
But I feel like this was the natural progression from Batman vs. Superman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of Batman vs. Superman, it's not like Batman's like, yeah, I was fucking right to kill Superman, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or want to kill Superman. And Wonder Woman, at the end of Wonder Woman, also is making strides to coming out and being a part of the world, you know what I mean?
Well, not at the end of Wonder Woman. At the end of Wonder Woman, she becomes recluse. But at the end of Batman v Superman, and where that scene in Wonder Woman would take off from,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She wants to go out and, you know, become part of the world. But it isn't until this movie that she realizes she can't just be a part of the world, she needs to lead the world.
Yeah.
Something that Superman did, but really he can't do it anymore. At this point, too much shit has happened, and it's gonna lead to too many problems if he tries to be the like center face again after he died. Like, what is that gonna mean for all the people that mourned him? You know?
Yeah.
It's too much of a hassle. Like, sure, he can still be there. He can save people, that would lead to its own issues.
I think it's more than just that. I think he could still be a centerpiece of hope and all that. But,
sure, but he can't be to the same level as before. It really
no. Here's the thing. I think it's more about if he were to fall again. It's that he's not the only one.
Sure,
and I think that's where the Justice League comes.
I really think because remember, like in the last scene, we don't see the people cheer for Superman. We see them come together for Wonder Woman. You know, that she is the face. She's the idol now.
That's true.
And I think
love
Superman,
that. I love how the movie wrapped up.
Yes, I love that too.
Every character had this fucking shiny. Every character had an arc. You know what I mean? That's why I fucking love. It was only 2 hours, and in that concise amount of time, they did wonders. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. Honestly, I fucking love Zack Snyder, dude. Fucking his movies are fucking great. Especially his DC movies. Like, holy fucking shit.
We gotta rewatch Sucker Punch. I gotta know what happened with that movie.
Okay, because, I don't remember liking that movie. I remember not liking any of the characters, but, maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. Oh, my God.
I mean, it's true. Like, when I saw Man of Steel for the first time, I only saw that movie as, a 70. I was like, that movie's pretty good, but... It's just the rewatch, it's the analyzation. When you realize what all those characters stand for and what the story means, it's amazing.
Yeah, it builds up, you know? Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Oh,
God fucking damn it.
But we gotta rate the DC movies.
Okay.
Alright, at the bottom, Suicide Squad.
Fucking yeah, you know it, bitch.
In Wonder Woman, and again, this is primarily and only because
of those villains. Yeah.
I could hear arguments all day long
and fucking
about
Chief. Fuck Chief. Yeah. Chief pisses me off so much more than anything the villains did. Because at least the villains both have great fucking scenes. You know nothing of the gods.
Yeah.
That's the fucking best line in the movie.
And Entropy.
And also Entropy. Sure, she doesn't say it, but she, enables it. And that's really what matters. And that scene's fucking awesome. You know, her and fucking Steve Trevor, that was a fucking kick-ass scene.
Yeah.
No, Chief doesn't do anything ever. He's a fucking piece of shit. I hate him.
His acting is literally just the worst.
Yeah.
It's worse than fucking Tommy Wiseau.
I have no room to talk, but seriously, god damn it.
Look, Jesus, you have room to talk because you weren't cast in a fucking $250 million movie.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, that guy has a bar to meet.
Yeah.
You were cast in a sequel where you had to drink hot sauce.
And then that was never in a fucking movie.
And you did.
I wasn't supposed to fucking follow my ass, but whatever.
No, it did for the trailer, man. You were supposed to do that. That was scripted.
Right, of course.
And that was method acting.
Yeah.
Subconscious, telekinetic.
I became one with the Jesus from your stories.
Yes, my story. But not your vlogs. Your vlogs are your thing.
Yeah, that's my thing, you piece of shit. How dare you fucking try and take that from me?
What I love about all these podcasts get banged. Everyone knows that by now. Mm-hmm. But what I really like is weekly we will see those Big Deal Newses come out. Weekly we'll see those vlogs come out, and those won't be banged. That's will be a lot more current. So it's amazing to look at the timeline of the podcast and the vlogs and where they'll intersect, and later on that'll be such a fascinating thing to look at.
Absolutely. I love how much we've changed and grown as people as these podcasts have come.
Oh yeah, that's honestly that was the main reason why I wanted to start a podcast. I want to make movies because that's my passion. That's what I think I'm actually good at in life. You know what I mean? But as far as podcasts go, that was to document my journey and the person that I'm most fascinated with journey. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that it definitely does that. It shows how when we started the podcast, we were fucking sarcastic, making jokes about everything. Super Saiyan Republicans. Remember that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
But as the world changes, we also do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
I mean, it really goes to show, with our latest podcast, Republicans are all bad.
I don't think that's the latest. I think that was a couple ones ago. But
fair enough. It's fairly recent.
Yeah.
It was recorded recently, so it's fucking, who the fuck cares?
It was recorded today.
I mean,
put that in the timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I love the idea of like chronicling what we've done up to this point.
Yeah, because it's, you know, there's a thing about, okay, say something happens, right? Something happens in the room, and then you make a joke on that, right?
Yeah.
When you make a joke on that, if you say it too soon, people are like, they're still focused on that event. And if you make it too late, people are like, what? That happened like 10 minutes ago. What? That joke is so 10 minutes ago.
Right.
And that is basically what our Republican jokes were a year ago. If we were still making those jokes today, that would be so a year ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Trump already won.
Yeah.
It's fine. Who the fuck cares
like,
at this point?
Making jokes
now
about,
it's all about the SJWs and how
Oh, yeah.
how this goddamn movie had the audacity
so
to,
everyone's ass.
No. But okay, sure. But you know whose tits they always flaunted around? Wonder Woman. How fucking dare they?
Momoa.
Every goddamn top Wonder Woman wears has so much goddamn cleavage. What the fuck?
I saw Momoa's areola.
Alright, that's a fair point.
Yeah, it is. But you know what?
It's mesmerizing, truly.
You know, some men's rights activists out there might say, or, you know, I might have joked a year ago that it's unfair that his areolas were shown and not Wonder Woman. But today, I gotta say, you know what? He had it coming. He paid the price for his comments at Comic-Con about Game of Thrones.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
You could even say,
you know what?
That's a bit of truth and a little bit of
But you know what?
justice.
I think it's a give and take, because no one got their ass flaunted in that one scene where literally everyone jumps off of the fucking bat drill shit thing, bat crawler. Everyone jumps down. We get a zoom in on everyone's ass, and it's great. But like, Wonder Woman's the only one in a skirt. We get a little bit more from her. I think this is an even trade-off. This movie, it's truly middle ground.
It's really
you know?
justice. It's really justice.
Yeah, it's just.
It goes down nice. But let's stop stroking our own dicks and how amazing our transformations on YouTube are.
Right.
Let's talk about the DCEU. So, like,
yeah, so we
Justice League.
Yeah.
Where does that fit in?
Okay.
I did the easy work. I fucking listed Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman.
Yes. Next up would be definitely theatrical Batman v Superman.
Oh, no, we're not even talking about. We're just talking about the.
We're talking about the best
Yeah, the
versions?
best of what we've seen.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Then, oh man, shit. Okay. This is a hard one because Zod is a better villain than Steppenwolf.
Oh, yeah.
That's without a doubt. But there's so much in Justice League to love. Every guy, there's Superman and there's Zod and there's Lois Lane. But this movie has Superman. Yeah, well, of course.
Perry White.
Yes, but the point being, like, those are the big, like, evolution characters that change. Well, to be fair, they're like I don't know the actor's name, but he plays Elliot in SVU, fucking Law and Order.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Him and
Colonel Harding.
Feora.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
their scenes together are the best.
Thanks for pointing that out.
I fucking love them.
Oh, and Jor-El.
Oh my God, Jor-El, yes.
Yeah, Man of Steel's a better movie. Let's be.
I mean, yeah, because Steppenwolf is not as good. He's not a bad villain. He's a great villain.
Good, yeah.
I love him. He's so good. Entertaining.
He worked perfect.
Yes.
He was exactly what a movie needed to really build up its superheroes and have a serviceable villain. And that's something they throw around all the time. Honestly, like, one thing I would love to attack in, like, one of my videos that I work on with some editing and shit would be why Steppenwolf is better than a lot of villains I'll bitch about in the Marvel Universe. Ultron would be one.
Right.
Ronan would be another. Malekith. Because, again, people shit on Steppenwolf constantly. All they talk about how amazing the heroes are in this movie and how horrible Steppenwolf is. And I'm just like, no.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't have a dog army, and I think that's this movie's biggest flaw.
Hey, get the fuck out of this conversation.
I mean, I guess that's where. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
You mean a dog army? You going Stranger Things?
No, bitch. I'm going fucking the original Steppenwolf comic, where he was introduced.
Yeah.
He had a fucking dog army at his side.
Man, that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
You know what else is
bitch.
a deep cut?
Oh God.
Who was Thanos' first defeat to?
Um.
Early on, like early on in his Marvel
I don't give a
appearances.
shit about Marvel. Why the fuck do I care about Marvel?
Because
Marvel fucking sucks.
Because
okay.
he was taken out by Spider-Man and arrested by 2 New York cops and taken to the NYPD precinct. That's the big baddie of Infinity War, y'all.
See you guys next week.
Through all the things I've had to see, visions of the pods to be, the moral limits are unseen, and now it all seems clear to me that arguing is painless. It brings a little changes, and I can do it with whomever I please. Fuck you, no you can't, only with me.